What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another episode of State of Decay. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to transfer material or items or resources from one of your community to a second community. And as you guys can see, I am in the community selection screen. So what happened is that, as you guys can see, I do have three community going on. The first one's the Antimers. It's there in the Meager Valley, Whitney Field as base. And the second one is the one that I've been playing a little bit more lately, is the Cascade Hill with the container fort. And the last slot actually went through two separate community in the past 3 days, I would say. So some of you guys picked up that I don't have any of the legacy done except for the traders. So what happened is that I wanted a builder's legacy because you don't have to have a water and power outpost if you help to any community. And so what happens, I started one with the intent of just basically get it through as quick as possible, and with the help of two viewers from the channel, Gray and also Brandon, they actually was able to help me out. They were able to help me out clear out more than 10 play cards in the first day, and then there was only one left in the second day, and we finished all the builder's legacy mission in like a couple an hour or two. So in total, probably 4 or 5 hours in the first day, and then maybe 3 or 4 hours in the second day. So then I basically started a third community. So with the third community, what happened is that I had Gray help me out with carrying some supplies over from my better angel. So how you have to do it is basically you have to find a person, he or she, a volunteer, a friend, whatever can do to find another player to help you piggyback these materials off. So if you don't have a friend that has the same game, just call out for help. Make sure to add the person that you volunteer to or the person you called in for help. Add them to the party, and because you will need it later on, you're gonna have to exit out of this game. That means he will get kicked out of the game, and then you're gonna have to invite them back. So if you basically invite them to the party, you can ask them to join the game whenever you get into it. So what happened is, what you have to do is, once they load in, depends on how many community members they have. That's how many sacks of material they can carry at once. So basically, what they have to do is they have to do is carry these sacks, and then basically exit out this map, and then this community, and then you have to jump into your other newer community and just basically re-invite them back into it, and take basically into take and have them put the sacks into your managed storage. That way they get the experience, I believe, for donating as well. So it's taking a little while, it seems. Oh, never mind. What? Okay, that was weird. I thought I was loaded in for a second. So what happened is that to make job easier for he or she, the helper, you can get those rucksacks prepare before he or she join in the game. So what I like to do is, because I just actually learned that from Gray yesterday, I think, when I was preparing, when I was moving into my new community. So you can basically go to your storage. Oh, wow, it's laggy. Maybe it's just because it's the beginning of the game. But so you can basically go to your managed storage here, and just grab a rucksack or whatever, and then go put it in the truck of a vehicle or something. Let's say they have 8 member, and uh, it just happens to have 8 member, and then you basically have a slot in a van, and then you just put all the material, medical stuff, and food, ammo in the back of this truck, and he or she can just come pick it up. And also ask for items. Of course, you can just drop whatever items you need on the ground, and he or she can pick it up. So as you guys can see, I have 10 people in the base, and this base is basic. So that means I can carry 10 rucksacks. And as you guys can see, I have been going through a lot of ammos. Lately, I've been playing co-ops online a lot with either subscribers or random people. And every time when I do, I just hand them bullets, a lot of bullets, like hundreds and hundreds of bullets. And so obviously everyone loves 5.2 and 7.62s. Those are like the most popular bullets. So I've been going through this bullets a lot. I might need to recharge my community for a while, and I don't know if as you guys can see, the base is I have 4 outposts for ammo, so that's, I mean, 4 bullets, like 4 incomes of bullet per day. So basically what happens is that now that you have all the characters loaded up, and all the characters carrying their rucksacks.
All this
So
racket's gonna
you just have
bring
to
in
switch
zombies like
characters,
stick
make
on
sure every
shit.
single one has the things and items you load up, and you basically quit out of your game. And your not your character, I'm sorry, your friend, the volunteer character, their communities load up with your items, and you quit out this game, and he or she will probably get booted out of the game as well. And once you, that's now is the part where being the party is very important, because you might have called them for a volunteer, you might not have their as them friends. So as long as he or she's in your party, you can talk to them, be like, "Hey, I'm about to invite you back in the game." So you basically go to your manage, and you can go to your new community, log into a new community, and once you log in, that person, he or she can basically go into your base, and they can deposit the rucksacks into your managed storage. That means they get influence from it. I think they do, and they can just drop the items like your mods, your weapons, your ammo, your whatever you need on the ground. You can just pick it up and put it in your locker, and then and then they just have to switch character and do the repeat again. So of course, if you, let's say you decide to volunteer to help others, and you feel generous and you want to donate material or stuff like that to other people. So you have to care. You basically have to prepare every single one of your guys. I mean, the rucksacks, of course. If you want to donate any items, you can still access your locker from their map. So for rucksack, just set up all your characters with rucksacks, and then basically just when you load into their game, just drop them off, switch character, drop them off, switch character. And one of the things that people might you might think, like, why would a random person want to go through all that trouble for me? Then you could give them something. Like, for example, you'd be like, hey, if you help me out, I'll give you this. Like, for example, uh when Gray and Brandon was helping me out on the other community, I actually thought, like, because I'm getting rid of it anyway, so there's
We
no
should
point
share a
keeping
bit of our
anything.
good
So
fortune with
other
your
than
neighbors.
preparing my three people that's moving along with me, I basically gave the rest of everything away. Like everything else, I just gave them away to Brandon, and actually it was sorry, it was actually Greg and Jamie, and another friend of Greg was the one that was like, basically I threw out all my stuff on the ground, and they basically just picked it up and put it. I also gave them the supplies that's left on the base. And once I finish the legacy mission, I have three new characters, and basically that's what happens. So you can give them something as a reward, and they will probably help you out. And most people online are really friendly, especially when they play this game. They're not gonna try to rip you off. Just ask them, be like, "Hey man, do you mind helping me out with this real quick?" I think people love to help each other out. Like Greg and Brandon, they're just people from my YouTube channel. Like, they're subscribers, they're viewers. They're just volunteer to help me, and they're more than willing to. So just try it. So if you find this video helpful, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel; it'll be a huge help. While you're at it, check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time.